not a session, an important event, I would say, that is Professor Naeemul Haque Excellence Award. For that award and its introduction, and to announce that, I'll request the President of Pakistan Endocrine Society, Dr. Aisha Sheikh, please come on the stage and announce Professor Naeemul Haque Excellence Award.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So, it is indeed an absolute pleasure for me as I stand here today to celebrate an extraordinary individual. So this person who is associated with Pakistan Endocrine Society from the time when it was founded in 2001. He served as a joint secretary in the first cabinet, then served twice as general secretary over next few years. He is the brain behind the endocrine board review. And if there are endocrine fellows still sitting here, this is what I was telling you yesterday, that I will tell you the history of endocrine board review. So I can clearly recall that cabinet meeting, which was presided by our past president and my brother, Dr. Saeed Meher. And that person whom we are going to honor tonight actually brought up this idea that we need to start an endocrine board review for endocrine fellows in training. And that was the first initiative that we started for endocrine fellows in training. And later on, you can see and recall from our presentation that we have done quite a lot of other activities for endocrine fellows. And this is now a decade has passed since that idea came into, and this has evolved a lot over all these years. In addition, when it comes to managing inpatient hyperglycemia, infusion protocols, insulin infusion protocols, and similarly developing an app that could help you with insulin infusion rates in your inpatient, in special care settings, in the ICU settings, that name comes into your mind. Similarly, when it comes to studies which are impactful, research studies which are impactful, like CARS translational study, being the South Asian study on cardiovascular risk reduction in people with diabetes, a multi-center, multinational study, this person led that study from Pakistan. Similarly, when it comes to vitamin D replacement strategies, there is original articles published by this person. And he is somebody who is actively involved in endocrine fellowship training program at his institution. And when you think about a very complex patient, a very complex inpatient admitted in the ICU or special care, and a very complex patient falling in the clinic, or a complex patient with a complex history, having a syndrome which is present in all the family members, and who can effectively manage all that is this person. So this is a person who has shown a consistency in an exceptional dedication towards his profession, towards endocrinology, towards Pakistan Endocrine Society. And I would like to, can we have the presentation? So enough of, क्या कहना चाहिए उसको? Yeah, so Dr. Qamar Masood. So I'll take you through, thank you very much. So I'll take you through his journey in medicine and endocrinology, and then we will invite him to the stage to share a few words with all of us. Dr. Qamar Masood, who is currently working as associate professor in the section of diabetes and endocrinology and metabolism, and he is the head of section of diabetes, endocrinology, and metabolism, and he is the program director of endocrine fellowship training program. This is his early years of education, his alma mater. Then you can see he graduated from Sindh Medical College, did his internal medicine residency from US, and let us hear what Dr. Naeemul Haque has to
Assalamu
say.
alaikum. It gives me great pleasure to say a few words about Dr. Muhammad Qamar Masood. First of all, I like to thank the past and present office bearers and the Board of Governors of Pakistan Endocrine Society who have given me this honor to name an Excellence Award after my name. I am both humbled and honored for this recognition. I have known Dr. Qamar Masood for the past 25 years. He has excelled in the field of endocrinology. He has a lot of research and a lot of papers, which I will not go into the detail. I've had the opportunity to listen to his lectures, not only at Ahan Grand Rounds, but also in different forums. I found these of as good or even better than a lot of lectures I've heard in different forums around the world during the past many years. He has excelled in his field and he has a lot of research and update in his lectures. They've been of extremely good quality and even better than what I've heard in other international conferences. I'm sure he'll continue to excel in this field and he will continue to provide guidance and teaching to many generations of students as well as fellows in endocrinology. I wish him all the success in future and also wish the conference all the success. Everybody will be in my prayers. Unfortunately, because of being out of the country and because of health reasons, I'm not able to join physically. But my thoughts and prayers will be with the conference. I've seen the program as an excellent program, and I'm sure, as Dr. Aisha said, a lot of hard work has been put into it by the organizing committee. And I wish everybody success and a nice and great stay at Lahore, which have been proud to be associated with Lahore because I'm a graduate of King Edward Medical College. I think that's all I have to say. Wishing you all the best and all the success. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you. Dr. Naeem Haque is the founding president of Pakistan Endocrine Society. He's currently in US and he sent his message for Dr. Qamar Masood. So Dr. Qamar Masood's career is full of awards and recognitions. And so let's hear what Dr. Jabbar has to say.
It is a distinct privilege for me to stand before you today to recognize my dear friend and colleague, Dr. Qamar Masood, who has dedicated his career to the advancing patient care, fostering academic excellence, and pushing the boundaries of research. His excellence extends beyond the patient care with academic achievements which are truly unremarkable. He has introduced innovative approach in the medical education, and it is further evident by his active participation in national and international conferences. His contributions to the Pakistan Endocrine Society, where he has served as General Secretary and Joint Secretary, has been instrumental in shaping the Society's direction, promoting collaboration, and enhancing professional dialogue in the field. Furthermore, he has groundbreaking research where it is studying the vitamin D requirements and the CARS trial for reduce the cardiovascular disease risk in the South Asia. I've got my best wishes and I think it is a very much needed recognition of his professional accomplishment, and his personality also speaks for his humility, balance, and approachable nature. Congratulations to Dr. Qamar Masood for the recognition of this award. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Jabbar. So we'll move on to
Assalamu alaikum to all the PES family. It is indeed a pleasure as well as an honor to be able to say a few words about the recipient of this year's Naeem Haque Excellence Award. I've known this individual since he joined the faculty of AKU as a promising young endocrinologist, and I've witnessed and seen his growth into a leader of endocrinology in Pakistan. We did work on several projects, both in AKU and in PES while I was there. Apart from being an excellent physician and an endocrinologist as well as a teacher, he has a few qualities which I would like to highlight. He's an excellent role model for everyone, for his trainees, for his students, and for people around him. He's excellent with his patients. He is very humble individual. He's a human being who is family oriented, and he's an individual who knows his way around this world as well as inshallah knows his way into the next world. I would like to congratulate Dr. Qamar Masood for being a very deserving recipient of this award this year. Thank you very much.
thank you, Professor Javed Akhtar. So let's move on to what Professor Haque Alvi has to
It's
say.
my pleasure to have been asked to say a few words about Dr. Qamar Masood. I have known Qamar for several years now. A decent human being, very professional doctor, clinical competence, par excellence. अच्छे दोस्त हैं और उनको हमेशा मैंने बहुत हेल्पफुल पाया जब मैं किसी डिफ़िकल्टी में फंस जाता हूँ इन एंडोक्रिनोलॉजी और डायबिटीज़ उनके पास ही भेजता हूँ एंड हमेशा मेरे पेशेंट को हेल्प मिल जाती है. He is an excellent clinician and his dedication to his work and in the field of endocrinology is very well known. A very knowledgeable gentleman and a thorough human being. I think there could be nobody more deserving for acknowledgement than Dr. Qamar Masood. Thank you.
Thank you. So we'll move on to what Dr. Saeed Meher has
It
to
gives
say.
me immense pleasure to say a few words about one of my esteemed colleagues who has been awarded the Dr. Naeem Haque's Excellence Award today. Yes, Dr. Muhammad Qamar Masood, who is the recipient of today's Dr. Naeem Haque Excellence Award. Dr. Qamar and me are working for the last 15 years together at the Aga Khan University Hospital. I found him a thorough gentleman. He always worked very keenly for the betterment of the endocrinology in Pakistan. During his tenure as the General Secretary with me, when I was the President of Pakistan Endocrine Society, he always came up with the unique ideas. And one of his unique ideas was to have the Fellows Endocrinology course before every annual meeting, that the Fellows can pass their exam smoothly. And Alhamdulillah, this course we have introduced 10 years back, and still now this is a mandatory part of every endocrine meeting. And this really helps the young fellows to pass their exam confidently. As a human being, Dr. Qamar is a thorough gentleman who is always there to help you, whatever the reason or whatever the work may be, he is always ready to help you. At the field of endocrinology, he is an excellent clinician. He always works tirelessly for his patients, and this is actually the recognition that he gave so much to the endocrinology in Pakistan, that this award is really a well recognition for Dr. Qamar. So at the end, I will say again that I wish him all the best for all his future endeavors in his career. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Saeed Meher. And last but not the least, let us hear what one of the endocrine fellows in training who was trained with him has to say about him. another recognition. So this PS logo was actually designed by Dr. Qamar Masood as well. Thank you, Dr. Qamar. So this is one of the earlier newsletters of Pakistan Endocrine Society, and you can see Dr. Naeemul Haque from that time and now in the video.
I know Dr. Kamal Masood from way back, from 2007 onwards, when I was doing a fellowship in Haque University during my endocrine training, and Dr. Kamal Masood joined at that time, and I found him very friendly, polite, caring, and very hardworking teacher. And I still remember I used to learn various advanced techniques of how to manage diabetes at that point of time, and especially use of insulin pumps and various other aspects of diabetes management. And I'm quite happy that he has been selected for the prestigious Dr. Naeemul Haque Award by the PES management. And I wish him best of luck for the rest of his life.
So thank you very much. And so he loves to teach. And only this afternoon, they were doing this diabetes technology workshop together as well. And this is from CPSP, and some glimpses from different meetings. And this is Dr. Qamar Masood. So I'll request my cabinet to please come forward on the stage. Award Dr. Qamar Masood, recognize his contribution in the field of endocrinology in Pakistan. Dr. Qamar Masood, please come on the stage.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. I'm very thankful, humbled and honored to receive this award. I'm very thankful to Dr. Aisha Sheikh, President of Pakistan Endocrine Society, the members of the Board of Management, the senior endocrinologists, senior leaders in the endocrinology for their kind words. I think it's a very moment of pride and very moment of satisfaction, and I think it's a long journey. I still remember the days when the Endocrine Society was formed. Dr. Najam started as a endocrine club meeting that we used to have every last Thursday of the month. Still we are having that meeting. And then it formed into a Pakistan Endocrine Society. I remember it was a Ramadan day, and at the Karachi club, Dr. Khurram Shahid and other colleagues, Dr. Abdul Jabbar and others, we met there on Iftar. And then we formulated the scientific program of first Pakistan Endocrine Society Annual Symposium. That was, I believe, 2002. And Dr. Jamal Raza was there, and he gave me the topic to talk about soft bones and hard facts. And that was the talk that I gave on the first society meeting. It was held in the auditorium of Aga Khan University, and it was houseful. People were standing in that meeting on that. It's just a one-day session, and Professor S.M. Rab Saab was there, Somro Saab, I think, which was the governor of Sindh at that time, he was there. So, I mean, it's a long journey, and we have all worked together, and we can see that 22 years down the road, we have such a successful meeting. So, I'm very thankful, very humbled, and it's a great honor for me, and I'm very thankful for all the kind words of my senior colleagues, my friends. Thank you all. Thank you, Endocrine Society. Thank you, Dr. Aisha. Thanks a lot.
Many congratulations, sir. We are towards the end of the day, and now I'd like to make an announcement here. The first session tomorrow will start exactly at 8 a.m. So I request you all to take your breakfast well within time so that you can reach by 8. Also, now we will have the inauguration of the pharmaceutical exhibition, which will be followed by dinner in the grand ball room or the grand ball hall. So after the inauguration, you can proceed there. Thank you so much.